up, gang? Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I hope everyone is blessed. I hope everyone's having a sick week. As you can see, I've got a new hairdo. Guys, I've never had short hair before. Like, I'm actually so shocked that this even suits me. Like, so shocked. But I love it. And I love the cut as well. Okay. It is Friday right now and it's approximately 9, and I put on my Instagram and my Snapchat if I was to do a video concerning relationships, what topic should I speak on, what should I talk about. Some of you said that you want me to talk about my relationship with God, relationship with friends, and relationship with the opposite sex. Some people said I should reveal who the bae is now. Talk about my relationship with the bae. Guys, just to settle for the people that don't know, I'm not in a relationship. I'm single. There's no bae. Okay, there's no bae. Some people said I should talk about my past relationships and other people's relationships. You guys had a lot of things to say, and once again, I do thank you guys so much for like pushing me and motivating me, because you guys really are the reason why I do this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think people care about me too tough, but when you guys get involved and give me topics, I feel good about myself, you know? So thank you so much for that. I decided to go with, as you can see, the title, it says, how to endure the singleness period after coming out of a long-term relationship. Let's just zoom right in, guys. With me, I'm going to share a bit of my experience, not too much, but just a little preview. So obviously I was in a relationship for about, I think it was almost 4 years, because we went out when I was 16 and then ended when I was 20. So around about 3 years or more than a half. Yeah, so together for that amount of time, and then just didn't work out. And then, you know, I ended it, and now I'm here, I'm single. So it hasn't been easy, because you're with that person for a long time, and then all of a sudden now they're just out of your life. And I think it's only God that's helped me so much, like, throughout all this. Obviously, I've had people who've been, you know, advising me, and, you know, I'm so grateful to them. But God has really been my rock. Like, guys, get you some God, man. Get you some God. I put it on notes because I don't want to go round and round in circles and then you guys get confused. Because when I was doing my Get Ready With Me, it was just a shambles on my days. This is why my phone breaks. Look at how I'm even holding it. Anyway, so let's zoom right into this. My first tip is use this time to know who you are and develop yourself. Before you even step into a relationship, you need to know yourself. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I entered the relationship and I was so young. I hadn't even done my GCSEs. I think I hadn't done my GCSEs. Yeah, I hadn't even done my GCSEs yet. Like, how can you go into a relationship to try and discover someone when you haven't even discovered yourself? You know, that's already for you, because what are you gonna like show for yourself, or how are you gonna allow that person to also understand you and know who you are if you don't even know yourself? Do you get what I mean? You should know who you are. You should solidly stand there and say, yes, I'm Denise Otin. Oh, no, I'm not gonna bet on my government name. Anyway, if you got me on Facebook, you know my surname. But yeah, be able to stand there and say, I know who I am, I know what I like. And do you know what I mean? Like, if you asked me what do I like a few years ago, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you. And that's not a good thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should know who you are. When someone says, what do you like about yourself? Or what do you love? What's your hobby? I couldn't even answer what my hobby is, because I genuinely didn't know. Like, at least now I can say, oh, I like doing this, I like doing that. But before, if you ask me, it's like, I'll be sitting there silent, thinking like, What do I actually like, or what is actually my hobby? Do you know what I mean? It's just the small things like that that actually matter. Like, you need to know who you are before you decide to get to discover someone else. Does that make sense? Time to get closer to God as well. Do you know what I mean? I feel like when you're with someone, obviously you two will be helping each other, pushing each other towards your destiny and pushing each other to get closer to God. But it's different to when you're single. When you're single, you don't have to worry about anyone else. You don't have to worry about, oh, has this person eaten? Let me text them before I read my Bible. Or has he ironed his shirt for work tomorrow? Oh, let me just call him to make sure before I listen to some worship. Like, no. Now I can just do what I want. So if I want to wake up at 3 in the morning and pray, I can do that without having to worry about anyone, without having to think about, oh, he didn't reply to my text, or, you're just free and enjoy your singleness. You actually have to enjoy it. It's not sad to be single. Like, in fact, it's probably one of the best times of your life because you don't have anyone to answer to. You don't. This ties in with my next point actually, which says have fun. You have no commitments to anyone. You can go out and explore. Have fun. Do you know what I mean? In order for you to discover yourself and develop yourself and know who you are, you have to go out there and explore. I'm not saying do anything dodgy, but go out there and explore. If you like traveling, why don't you go and travel to Paris? If you live in London, it shouldn't be that expensive to just go there for one day. You can go on a tour bus. You can see the sights and the cities, and well, that's what I'd like to do anyway. But I don't know about you. But yeah, go out there, explore. You could travel. You can go on dates by yourself. I love to go on dates by myself, like take myself to Nando's, or just to sit there and just think, or sit there and just be by myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy that. I don't know about you, but I enjoy just spending time with myself. I love writing songs. Like, I just sometimes I can just sit in my bathroom because it has, when you can sing and then it sounds nice. Yeah, I can just sit in my bathroom and just sing all day or write songs all day. Like, I love it, and I don't have to worry about he's calling me because I haven't done something for him, or he wants me to meet him here to give a parcel to someone, or do you know what I mean? Like, these are rubbish examples, but you have no one to answer to. Like, enjoy your singleness because there's gonna come to a time when you get into a relationship and you have to think about yourself and someone else. You have to think about yourself and someone else's family. You need to think about yourself and someone else's. Do you know what I mean? So enjoy the time you have now. I put was, where did that just go? I think I just deleted my notes by accident. I'm actually so dopey, man. How did I do that? Yeah, sorry. Don't dwell on the season, but focus on being the best you can for yourself. So yeah, don't dwell on the fact that you're single. Like, obviously, I know I'm single, but I don't have to dwell on it. Like, on my days, I'm single. That means I'm lonely. That means I don't have anyone. Like, you're not lonely. You've got God. Do you know what I mean? God, He's with you. He lives inside you. Your body is a temple of God. So the Holy Spirit lives inside you. So you cannot say you're lonely. And if you feel lonely, that's an issue that you need to fix. Because if God is in your life, you should not feel lonely. You should not feel like you're by yourself. This ties to I think it was my first or second point, that you need to, you know, develop the relationship we have with God. Let it get to an extent where you feel His presence. Do you know what I mean? When you feel the presence of God, you can't sit there and say you're lonely. You won't even feel lonely to even let that even come out of your mouth. Do you know what I mean? Focus on being the best you can. What do you like doing? Or have you got any business ideas, or do you like charitable work, or what exactly do you like doing? Go out there and do what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? If you have the passion to do something, go and do it. Like, there's no one stopping you. There's no one holding you back. I'm not saying relationships, people will stop you and hold you back. No. But you're free. You don't have to go and ask your partner, oh, is it okay if I go to the studio at 12 a.m. because I just want to write a song quickly and then I'll come home straight away. I'm not saying like someone would do that, but it's just an example. Go and be the best self you can. If you want to join a group, go and join that group. If you want to dance, go and dance. If you want to sing, go and sing. If you want to do karaoke, go and do karaoke. Like, just enjoy your life. Don't dwell on the fact that you're single, because the more you dwell on the fact that you're single, the more it's going to take longer for the right person to come. if that makes sense. Like, if you're not thinking about a partner, he will literally just turn up and you'll be thinking, whoa, like, where did you come from? Like, this is so weird and random. But if you keep on thinking about it, it's going to be like, oh my days, when he's coming, when is God going to bless me? Why isn't God blessing me? He's blessing everyone but me. This feels so wrong. I don't understand this and all that. It's just too much stress on yourself that you don't need. Don't dwell on the past. You need to remember why you broke up with that person, and you need to just don't dwell on it, but also just don't forget why you broke up with that person. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why. For me, there was multiple reasons why I decided to end that thing. It was very toxic, and yeah, I don't like to dwell on what went on, but I haven't forgotten, you know? So don't dwell on the past. It's not healthy, and it kind of keeps you imprisoned, if that makes sense. Obviously, I'm not saying you should forget it because, like, sometimes, well, before, I would feel like, oh, we're going to get back together, blah, 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 that kind of thing. But now, because I've reflected on what went on, reflected on why I broke up with him, and it's like I'm not dwelling on it, but I haven't forgotten, and now I know it's a no-go, like it's an absolute no kind of thing. So yeah, just don't dwell on your past. It will make you upset. It will just bring back old feelings and stuff that you don't need to go through. It's too much stress. Do you know what I mean? One thing I've learned is the best revenge, as they say, if you went through a bad situation, is just to simply just move on. Do you know what I mean? When you move on, the peace and happiness, the peace and happiness that you get is just amazing. Like, you just feel like a new creature. I don't know how to explain it, but you just feel brand new, and you feel like you're amazing, and you just feel like you can just go out there and be the best person you can. Do you know what I mean? So just don't dwell on what happened. And everything happens for a reason. Do you know what I mean? I feel like after my experience, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I've matured so much, and I'm not blind anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, now I see things for what they are, and even if someone tries to deceive me, like, oh my days. Even if someone tries to deceive me, sorry, I know what's going on because I've experienced certain things that now you can't mess me around anymore, kind of thing. Don't forget your past, but don't dwell on it. It is forgive because you set yourself free from the whole pain, the whole relationship, the whole everything. Just forgive the person. Like, you holding on to that bitterness, you just hating them, you're literally only hurting yourself. That person is probably out there even if they done you wrong, they're probably out there enjoying life. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. They're probably out there living their best life, enjoying life, and you're sitting there crying in your bed because you don't want to forgive them for what they've done. Move on. Just move on. Because the forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. It's for you to set yourself free. So if you want to be set free, if you want to be happy, just move on. It's not easy, but with time heals. Yeah, time heals. And when you have God, who is your strength, the joy of the Lord is your strength, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You will be blessed. You will come out soaring like a bird, like a dove, just in the sky, like just soaring, literally. Just move on. You've got it in you, man. You can do it. My short tips. I didn't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to give you some few tips of how to endure the singleness period after coming out of a long-term relationship. I hope this helps someone. And yeah, guys, go out there, live your single life, get to know yourself, get closer to God. You probably had plans for yourself, but God has even greater plans for you. For I have plans for you, plans not to harm you, but to prosper you. He will order your steps into prosperity. The Bible says that The righteous man are ordered by the Lord. The Lord will order your steps into a beautiful destiny, and He will make sure you cross paths with your destiny partner. So just live your life. Be happy. In this time of singleness, just be happy. Let that be your number one aim, to be happy, and you do that through Christ. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Look at that scripture. The joy of the Lord is your strength. When you look to God, He will give you strength. His joy will give you strength. Do you know how beautiful that sounds? Are you listening, guys? His joy will give you strength. That's how I've been able to get through this. Looking to God, and His joy gives me strength. Knowing that I have God brings me joy, and that gives me strength, that I'm not alone. You know, you're not alone. You're single, but you're not alone. Remember that, guys. You're single, but you're not alone. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so happy I made this video. If you liked it, make sure you comment, subscribe, and share. I just said, no, I need to do it again. Subscribe and share. And if you like my hair as well, let me know, guys. Let me know. You guys need to start commenting on my videos because you don't. Okay, and it's rude. Okay, so you need to comment on my videos. Okay? Okay. Blessed night. Peace. One last thing. This is the next day, by the way. I was just editing and I realized I missed one last point. And that's the sixth point, is go networking. You need to go out there and you need to socialize. Like when I was in my previous relationship, I was very antisocial, very closed up. I didn't go out much. Didn't really, even if I made friends, eventually I'd lose those friends because I was too focused on the relationship. So just go out there. You know, you need to, now it's like I'm building myself back up. I'm learning how to be, you know, sociable and make new friends. It's hard for me because for so long I wasn't doing that. But I'm learning, you know, everything's a learning progress. So go out there, socialize, make new friends. You realize you'll meet some people that could literally help you in your future. Like you meet some, so far I've met some great people. I've met people who are working, who have really good jobs that could probably be useful to me in the future. I'll be useful to them. You know, you never know where God can take you, where God can bring you. So just go out there, network, socialize, like live your life. You know, this time of singleness is so important, and you need to not waste your time on what's already happened. Go forward, move forward, be the best you can be, and that's literally it.